Okay, thank you for tuning in. Now, I realize that we are under a judgment of God, and me personally, I seem to be being traveled through different realities almost every day. Quantum shifts are happening almost every day. So, I'm just going to say where I'm at, all the heathen and all you wicked out there are way behind. You're way behind in your agendas. You're way behind in what God is doing, and all that kind of stuff. So, but they still continue to act wickedly. Anyway, but wherever this message goes, or where this goes in the future, I still want to continue in the studies. We're in the Qur'an. The account of the Qur'an about Christ is accurate for the end times. If you haven't watched my previous videos, you should already know that yours truly is the golden calf. I recommend you stop worshiping it. So the Quran is the last revelation of Jesus Christ. When Christ returns in his second, third, and maybe beyond that, I don't know, because they won't let me get a copy of the Quran. So this is probably why God is doing this. So, or give me money or all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. When Christ does return, the truth is that we see in the scriptures, it will be a multitude of people. It will be the body of Christ. So, but that's another story. You could watch my previous videos to catch up. So if there is anyone in the Islamic community that is with along, because this has been only recently confirmed, at least where I come from, last week. So, but I keep ending up in realities where it's just not happening. Like, people are just behind, and God is judging. So anyway, the concept of Zakah is actually the same concept that we see in Acts chapter 2 of the Acts 2 church. And the Acts 2 church didn't first come about when Acts chapter 2 historically came to pass. The truth about our Bibles is we're supposed to be restored to the times, to the priesthood of Adam and Eve, which wasn't officially established until Enoch officially established it. So the Church of Enoch. So this is the concept of giving your possessions and giving to the poor amongst the community. That's what I see. This is a reflection of that, because this is our future. We can't really live in a society like that, but that will change. So I just wanted to share that. I don't know anything about the Islamic community. I know very little about the Quran. I can't get a hard copy of it. They won't allow me to get money. But from what I see in the scriptures, this is a reflection of, the giving to the poor in the community, because there are no poor. We all share our possessions. So we could read about this in Acts chapter 2. The Sealed Book of Mormon by Berger, gets into this stuff way more in depth. You could also see this in the book of the prophet Elijah. The archive, of course, doesn't exist, so nobody could have access to this stuff. But if anybody wants to research and has inside access, you could read about this stuff there. I'm sure this is the same concept of what the Islam's called Zakah. Also, when we read of the first visions in the book of Gad the Seer, the three now that the truth is out, well, the truth is out to us anyway. I mean, God keeps switching me into quantum realities where you guys don't know the truth. But in the book of Gad the Seer, the three vine branches that are given to Christ, to Messiah, but Messiah will be a multitude, are the three Abrahamic religions. So we're going to have our standard Old and New Testament Christian Bibles, the Book of Mormon, and the Quran are all vine branches, because they are all truth for the end times. And you have to understand what God is doing with Messiah. And there are many Messiahs, as the Book of Mormon tells us. A Messiah is just a deliverer. That's what the word Messiah means. So, but Christ is not, he's not going to return, guys. God is not bringing Christ back. Okay? Where is the love? You have to watch my previous videos. It's not what you think. So, to me, this is old news, but from what I see in the scriptures, when Christ does return, it's going to be a multitude. It's going to be the body of Christ. So, so there's that. So that is the Revelation. Our standard Bibles, the Book of Mormon, and the Qur'an are all accurate. Have a good day.